Welcome to all of my students to today's lesson. Myself Shanghamitra. Today I am going to start subject verb concord, which is the most important part in grammar section of higher classes. So do you know what is the meaning of subject verb concord? Okay, let's know. I think concord is a very difficult word for you because you don't know the actual meaning. But when I'll tell the actual meaning but another word of concord, then all will be clear. So what is the another term? Another term of concord is agreement. I think you remember because you have read subject verb agreement in previous classes. So there are some rules. At first you have to know what is subject verb concord. When you will see the subject of a sentence and the verb of a sentence agree with each other, because in that case subject deals with the verb in a sentence. Suppose if a subject of a sentence is singular, then the verb must be singular. But when you will see the subject of a sentence is plural, then the verb must be plural. That is the rules. So these rules are called subject verb concord. So there are some specific rules. So I will discuss 12 rules and one by one just I will discuss. Let's follow. Rule 1. When you will see two or more singular nouns are joined by and, it requires a plural verb. What is it? For example, he and I were playing. Here he and I not the same person. So that's why plural verb are is placed here. Next example, gold and silver are precious metals. Here gold and silver are different metals. So that's why here R is placed. Rule 2. When two or more singular nouns are joined by and, but it gives you one idea in your mind, and or the same person or things is indicated by this two singular nouns. It takes a singular verb. What is it? Bread and butter is his best food. So here bread and butter, it indicates one single food. That's why it takes singular verb, that is. Next, the novelist and poet is dead. Here the novelist and poet is the same person. So here that's why is placed. Rule 3. Words joined to a singular subject by, with or as well as, then the verb must be singular. For example, Sanskrit as well as Arabic was taught there. Here Sanskrit and Arabic both a singular noun, but the main subject is Sanskrit. So as well as Arabic, that is extended words, extended subject. So according to the singular main subject, that is Sanskrit, was singular verb is placed. Next is the ship with its crew was lost. So the ship, that is the singular main subject, with its crew, that is extended subject, but according to the singular subject ship was singular verb is placed. Rule 4. Two or more singular subjects joined by or nor, then verb must be singular. For example, neither food nor water was to be found there. Here food and water both a singular subject but joined by neither nor. Here both a singular subject, that's why singular verb is placed. What is it? Was singular verb is used here. Rule 5. Two or more singular nouns are joined by or and nor, and if one of the subjects is plural, then the verb must be plural, and that plural subject must be placed nearest the verb. For example, neither the chairman nor the directors are present. Here the plural noun directors is placed nearest the plural verb, and that verb is are, that is plural, is placed here. Then rule 6, either, neither, many, a, each, everyone must be followed by singular verb. For example, neither of the two men was very strong. Here the sentence started with the very word neither, that's why the singular verb was is placed. Next example, every one of the boys loves to write. Here the sentence started with everyone, that's why loves singular verb is placed here. Next rule 7, some nouns which are plural in form but meaning is singular, that's why singular verb is placed after the subject. For example, the news is true. Here news, that is plural in form but meaning is singular, that's why singular verb is placed. Next example, mathematics. Mathematics is a branch of study in every school. So mathematics, S is after the word mathematics, that's why we may call it a plural subject, but it's not actually, because mathematics is plural in form but meaning is singular, that's why singular verb is placed after mathematics. Next rule 8. Next rule, that is just vice versa of rule 7. Vice versa means just opposite. So rule 8 is some nouns, those are plural in form but singular in meaning. In that case, singular verb will be placed after the noun. So for example, 12 dozen cost 100 rupees. Here 12 dozen, that is singular in form but it's actually plural in meaning, that's why plural verb cost is placed after the noun 12 dozen. Next rule 9, none, this word though properly singular but commonly it takes a plural verb. None show more passionate tenderness to their young. Here none, it's actually not singular, it's commonly, that's why it's commonly takes a plural verb. Show, here plural verb is placed. Next rule is rule number 10, that is very important for you. When you will see a collective noun is used in a sentence, in that time at first you will think it is used as an uncountable noun or countable noun. When you will see it is used as an uncountable noun and it gives you one whole idea in your mind, at that time it takes a singular verb. But when you will see it is used as a countable noun and it takes a plural verb. So for example, the committee has issued its report. Here the committee is used as an uncountable noun because it gives you one whole idea in your mind, and that's why singular verb has is placed. But next sentence, the committee are divided on one minor point. Here the committee consists of several people, you can count it, so that's why plural verb are is placed. Next rule, rule number 11. When a noun in a sentence is plural in form, but and it's a proper noun, in that time it takes a singular verb. For example, the Arabian Nights is still a great favorite. Here Arabian Nights, it is plural in form but singular verb is placed. Next example, the Gulliver Travels was written by Jonathan Swift. Here Gulliver Travels, it's plural in form but it's actually a singular name, so that's why singular verb it takes. Is placed after the subject, after the noun. Next is rule number 12, that is the last. When a plural noun denotes a quantity or an amount and considered as a whole, it takes a singular verb. For example, 10 kilometers is a long walk. Here 10 kilometers, it is plural in form but it takes singular verb, that is placed after that. So these are the specific rules of subject verb concord. These rules should have to be noted and learned by heart by everyone. So students, take care, stay indoors and stay safe. Bye. Thank you.